I'm just here so I won't get fined.
We're getting ready for Cincinnati.
That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight?
Watson runs up the middle. Gimpy or not, there he goes.
Carr out of the shotgun. Looks left. Throws a lob for Michael Crabtree. Caught it.
I'm not fucking going 7-9.
Jones inside the 40, inside the 30, inside the 20, to the 10-yard line. Taiwan Jones.
Pass is caught. Cooper. Touchdown.
180. 580. 387.
This podcast was sponsored by Elevated Communications LLC, a company that manages Verizon wireless stores. Right now, go see them at 13513 University Boulevard, Sugar Land, Texas 77479 for great service that has you covered. Go right now and tell them 3EDIOTS podcast sent you, and you will get 10% off accessories.
Welcome back to the 3EDIOTS podcast, part 2 of week 4, which is technically episode 12. So we're going to be going over our week 4 and our picks for week 4. What?
Oh, yeah.
You're a dumbass.
You said we were going over week 4.
Yeah, so we are going over week 4.
Yeah, the picks for week 4.
Okay, but we're still going to... It's the same thing. Same difference. Anyways, Imad is not with us right now, so it's just me and Naqeeb tonight, or today, or whatever you want to say. But he has sent us his picks, and hopefully he didn't miss any this time. He didn't? Okay, alright. So, first game. Broncos and Jets, which is actually tomorrow, Thursday night game. So what's your thoughts on that?
I'm going to take the Broncos here.
Why is that?
I just don't trust the Jets. I think the Broncos still have some weapons. Like Noah Fant's on there, and then Cortland Sutton's still playing.
Yeah.
Jets really don't have any weapons. I mean, other than Frank Gore, I guess.
I mean, that's fair. Wait, Frank Gore? Yeah, Frank Gore.
And the thing is, the Broncos are deciding to start Brett Rypien as their quarterback.
Wait, the Broncos?
Yeah.
Who?
Brett Rypien.
Okay.
What?
That gives you confidence?
I mean, it's better than Blake Bortles, I'm guessing.
I mean, Brett Rypien. I don't even recognize that name.
It's his first career start.
Remember Trevor Siemian?
Yeah. But, I mean, even if it's his first career start, I mean, against the Jets, come on. The Jets aren't shit.
I mean, that's fair.
They ain't shit, man. This is a good way to test the waters for Brett Rypien.
I guess.
For him to, start off. This is a good, this is the starter team. You know, when Pokemon, when you're, starting up, and then you got, fight that starting Pokemon, that one Pokemon, it's, a level 1 or whatever.
Okay, but...
And you fight him to, build your experience or whatever.
So what you're saying is Brett Rypien is Squirtle?
Yeah, pretty much.
Squirtle's a starting Pokemon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Squirtle's a starting Pokemon. But he's like a Squirtle fighting a freaking Caterpie or some shit.
Alright. I'm actually going to go Jets. And I know that's...
Wow, you're going to choose Caterpie over freaking Squirtle? What's wrong with you?
I mean, look, okay. Like I said, they don't know what they have. Or maybe they do. But the Jets get Rashad Perriman back, so that's a big thing. Hopefully
their quarterback is Sam Darnold.
Okay, but still, I feel like it's Adam Gase. That's the issue more than it is Sam Darnold.
Then their coach is Adam Gase.
That's true. That's fair. But at the same time, they're both 0-3. This is a home game for the Jets, so the Broncos have to travel.
Yeah. The Broncos, I'm telling you, man, it's the experience game.
Okay, but I'm saying Jets. Imad is saying Broncos. We'll get numbers after this. But yeah, so 2 Broncos, 1 Jet, and then we'll figure out what he's thinking. All right, next game, Saints-Lions. Obviously, the Lions, I think, won their first. That was their first game. Yeah, they won their first game. But I'm gonna go with the Saints for this one.
I'm going with the Saints as well. I thought the Saints are due for a bounce back game.
Yeah, I think so too. So I think maybe Alvin Kamara can have a breakout game again. Kamara.
It's Kamara.
Data.
What?
Orange. Same thing.
No, it's not.
Anyways, but yeah. Imad says.
Did you say Damad?
What?
Did you say David Damad?
No, I said orange.
No, what did you say before that?
Data.
Data. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said David Dawa. I was like, what?
I mean, that too. David David. I actually know a person named David. I don't know what the fuck, why I said that, but I know.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows David.
Do you know David?
Yes, I know David.
David who?
I don't know his last name.
Do you really know David?
He was in one of my college classes.
Okay,
yes.
but then you don't really know David.
I have his phone number.
You are aware that David exists, but you don't know him.
I have his phone number.
Call him right now.
I'm not gonna call David right now. It's
Exactly,
like,
because you don't know a
it's
David.
9 o'clock.
You don't know David.
Yes, I do.
You don't know David.
I know David.
Too much of a bitch to call
Shut
David.
up.
You don't even know his last name. Okay, he's gonna pull out his phone and he's gonna show me a contact that has David on it.
David.
Good, let's call him right there.
I'm not calling David.
Why? Okay, wait. What's that guy?
What?
CPA office. Do you know?
I know 3 Davids.
Okay, then call one of them.
No, I'm not calling a CPA office at freaking 9 o'clock.
Leave a message.
Shut the fuck up.
No, do it right now. Leave a message. Call the CPA office.
And say what?
Hey, I'm just calling to prove that I know a person named David, so if you could give me a call back. Are you legit about to?
Yeah. Unless he picks up, it's gonna be really funny.
That's not his personal, right? That's his office?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, jeez. What kind of CPA office isn't open at 10 in the afternoon?
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of
I thought someone picked up.
I'm available to answer the phone right now. Please leave a message with your name and phone number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Wait.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I'm just trying to prove to someone that I know somebody named David, and so, yeah. Thank you.
You forgot to ask him to give you a call back. Oh my god. Alright, let's move on. Next game.
Oh, that was funny.
Next game. Chargers Buccaneers. I'm actually gonna say Buccaneers here. Obviously, Justin Herbert is starting again. He didn't have as good of a game as he did his first game last week, but I think he's still good. But I think the Buccaneers just have too much momentum right now. Going for them. Plus, they're at home. Chargers are traveling, so that's always an advantage for the home team. And so I'm gonna give it to the Bucs. What do you say?
I'm gonna give it to the Bucs as well.
But yeah, Imad says Chargers. So I can see why some might think Chargers, but I'm going with the hot hand with the Bucs. All right, next game, the Jags and Bengals.
Bengals.
Are you sure about that?
100%.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bengals too. I think they get their first win.
Yeah, they're due for a win.
Honestly, they have.
I mean, Joe Burrow's been playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
He needs a win, man.
Especially for a rookie.
Yeah, he needs a win.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He can't be one of those freaking quarterbacks. Like I don't want to see him be that quarterback that like has the shitty record, but like has like record breaking like performances. But like he just can't like win games. Like he beats teams, right? Like beats defenses and stuff. He's all fine and shit. But at the end of the day, the scoreboard, the other team has more points than he does.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go Bengals as well. Let's see. Imad is going the Jaguars. So I can understand it. They're trying to. It's going to be a big comeback game for them from what happened in.
It's not
against the Dolphins, but
Jaguars suck.
I don't think they suck, but
I
think the Bengals can actually take advantage of that defense and actually win some games.
The mustache is a lie.
Calm down. All right. Anyways. Next game is the Vikings and Texans. This should be a good one.
I'm calling the Texans.
Both 0-3 trying to get their first win. So someone is going to get their first win of the season.
I think it's going to be the
Sunday.
Texans. You said Vikings won games.
Oh, shit, I did. That's my bad. Okay, I was having a conversation with Naqeeb before we started.
The Texans are going to win.
He was asking me what...
They're getting the win.
All right, so...
They're due for
it doesn't matter. Anyways...
Watson's going to bounce back.
I think... I'm actually going to go with the Texans here. The Texans are at home. Vikings are traveling. I always try to give a little bit of an edge to the home team, depending on what the teams are. So I'm actually going to give it to the Texans here.
By the way, quick news is that in this game, there's actually going to be fans in the stand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the first game that Houston's actually allowing fans. I think it's like 13,000 is what they said.
That's interesting.
So, yeah, there's going to be fans in the stand. So.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm going to give it to the Texans. I think the Vikings play well, but they're kind of inconsistent. Kirk Cousins is inconsistent. Obviously, Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook had a really good game. So if that Texans defense isn't on point and that Houston Texans offense isn't clicking a little bit, the Texans are going to get blown out.
By the way, remember this, that for the Vikings, the first game, Kirk Cousins was like good. Second game, he shit the bed completely.
Right.
Third game, he was good. He played pretty decent.
You think it's going to be a
So
pattern?
I think they shit the bed in the fourth game.
All right. I mean, if you think it's a pattern, hey, more power to you, man.
That's the way it's looking right now. So.
All right. Before we continue, let me turn off the volume from my computer so we don't get any beep boops from my Discord. There we go. All right. What else are we doing? What's the next game today? Okay, next game is Seahawks and Dolphins.
Seahawks.
Are you sure? Because 100%. They just Dolphins just beat a really good team in the Jaguars. They beat the Jaguars. Yeah, that was really they blew them out. The Jaguars are Super Bowl contenders.
The mustaches lie.
Shut the fuck up. I know you hate the Jaguars. I do too, but
they suck.
All right, yeah. All right. Anyways, yeah, Seahawks. Easy Seahawks. Come on. Easy.
That shouldn't even be a question here.
Very easy game for the Seahawks on the road. So that the fact that one of the road games is the Dolphins, it shouldn't be an issue. I just hope that Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't have a bad game, because that would suck, because I like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Everybody likes Ryan Fitzpatrick. You can't hate Ryan Fitzpatrick.
If you hate Ryan Fitzpatrick, you are a terrible human being.
Yeah. There's something seriously wrong with you if you hate Ryan Fitzpatrick. You can't hate Ryan Fitzpatrick. He
could blow you out and you still want to hang out with him.
Exactly. Like, dude's awesome, bro. I mean, his beard is like...
Magnificent.
I
like stumble on nigga.
Yeah, magnificent. Like, his beard is the truth. Like, literally, his beard should be worshipped. Like, come on.
All right, we know what Naqeeb's fetish is.
Calm down.
Moving on. Oh, Imad said Seahawks, by the way. So that's obviously yeah.
I'm pretty sure my brother is also going to say Seahawks. So yeah,
I will just say he said Dolphins. All right. Anyways, moving on. Next game, Steelers and Titans. This should be a good one. Both 3-0. So someone
I'm going with
is
Steelers.
Going undefeated after this game, and someone is dropping. You're going Steelers?
I'm going to take the Steelers. I think the Titans are going to get their first loss handed to them.
I can honestly see that.
I think that offense is clicking at the end. That defense is scary good. And yeah, so I'm putting my faith in the Steelers.
It's tough because both are just good teams. Titans obviously.
The Titans suck.
Calm down. Look, this is
They're horrible.
How are you going to say you're unbiased, but every other AFC South team, you're just saying they're garbage? How can you?
I lost in fantasy because of Ryan Tannehill.
Okay.
He's a horrible quarterback.
Oh no! This game was postponed.
Right.
So it's either going to be played on Monday or Tuesday.
So, yeah, I'm still going to take the Steelers because Titans suck.
That's actually a really interesting, I don't know, scenario, but
I don't think this has ever happened in the NFL. Games been completely postponed.
I feel like it has.
I can't remember a time when that happened. Anyways.
Weren't they postponed after 9/11?
Were they?
I would expect so. I don't know. I was like 5.
Exactly. I was like 6.
So
I was in kindergarten when that happened, bro. I still remember we got early dismissal that day.
Yeah.
I don't know why we got early dismissal, even though it happened in New York. But hey, you know what? But at that point, I didn't understand what was going on. So
I mean, to be honest, imagine being a teacher during that time and that shit happens. How do you just continue teaching as something that terrible?
Because the thing is, when that happened, like I was a kid, we got early dismissal. I didn't realize what happened, and so I was just like happy. I was like, "Yay, we're getting out of school early and stuff." And then I get home, and then like later on, I found out what actually happened, and then I was like, "Damn." I feel bad.
I know you were like, "Damn," but. But I mean, I honestly remember, all I remember basically is getting home from school. I walk in and the TV is like right in front of the door, slightly to the left. And all I see is like the buildings like on fire. And that's all I remember. Then my memory's just gone. So
yeah, I still remember, like, I think when I got home, it was my brother who told me about like what happened or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyways, on a brighter note, I don't really have anything to give that's brighter. I had a dream earlier where I got a puppy.
Shut up.
It was a great dream. I mean,
was it a Siberian Husky?
No. Well, actually, I don't know what it was.
How do you know? Was it?
It was a dream.
Was it white and black?
I think it was like a brown lab.
Well, if you had a husky, that would have been a story. Continue.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Breaking news. Naqeeb is racist against dogs.
I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. I love all dogs equally.
Right. Okay. I
have pictures of my dog right there.
They had So anyway, let's talk about the Steelers Titans real quick. Okay.
Yeah,
the Steelers run defense is pretty good. So
their defense in general.
is pretty good.
Really good. Probably one of the toughest defenses to play in the NFL.
I'd probably give it to the Steelers. Honestly, I just feel like the Titans. Who were they playing last week? This last week, the Vikings, and they barely won.
Yeah,
I think the Steelers can win this.
Because the thing, all bias aside, right? This time I'm not being biased. You probably still think I am, but honestly, the Titans team offense might be good, but that defense is way too packed. And I don't think, because their defense relies mostly on Derrick Henry getting going. Once Derrick Henry gets going, they work off the play actions and stuff.
Right.
But if they can't get Derrick Henry going because of that front seven, it's gonna put a damper on their entire game plan. So
right.
Okay. I'm gonna take the defense and the Steelers, and their offense isn't shabby either.
Yeah,
it's a pretty decent offense too. So
you see that run Ben Roethlisberger did last week? It's pretty. He looked. I wouldn't say athletic, but he ran for a first down.
Semi-athletic?
Semi, I guess, for an old, tall, big man.
What was it, 39 years old?
Something like that. Okay, all right, let's move on. Browns and Cowboys. I'm gonna give it to
the Browns.
You're gonna give it to the Browns, really? Why is that?
Well, I mean, the freaking Cowboys defense has been absolute garbage. Hot garbage.
That's true.
And them playing against Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, and then not to mention Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry on the outside.
That's fair.
So I mean that offense is like, I guess you can say it's kind of stacked, but like they haven't used all their players to their full potential yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like against a defense like the Cowboys, because as much as I hate the Cowboys, we all can agree their defense is completely trash.
No, yeah, it's definitely garbage.
So playing against a trash defense with a good offense like that, this could probably be that game that gets them going. And so I'm gonna give it to the Browns here.
This could go either way. It's really tough for me because the Cowboys are still a decent team, but
no, they're not.
They are. You cannot deny that.
They're horrible.
They definitely are.
They're cowgirls.
But a little known storyline in the NFL right now is that the Browns are averaging 35, 36 points a game, something like that. So that's actually pretty decent.
And the Cowboys suck.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm retarded. Last two games, they're averaging around 34, 35. Obviously, that first game against the Ravens was kind of
6 points.
Yeah, but...
and the Cowboys suck.
Yeah, so... But... I don't know. This is tough. Let me say what Imad got. Imad chose the Cowboys.
Obviously, Homer.
Homer. I mean, that is really, really tough for me.
It's really not. It's the Browns.
I mean,
come on. Like, that defense is so garbage. Like, hot garbage, bro. And not to mention their offensive line is completely jumbled up because of all the injuries that they've sustained. Myles Garrett's gonna feast, bro. He's gonna feast.
I'm gonna go Cowboys on this one. I just think
you're gonna lose.
We'll come back to this. I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Homer.
I just think the Cowboys are executing a lot more consistently throughout the season. I mean, no, they're
1-2. What do you mean?
Shit, okay, I mean, like, as far as
the Browns have a better record than them.
I'm going Cowboys.
What's your reasoning for that? Please tell me.
It's just a gut feeling. It really is.
Homer.
It's Homer. How am I a homer? I don't give a fuck about the Cowboys. I don't care what they do.
The Cowboys.
It's just a gut feeling.
Watch the Browns completely shut them out.
That's definitely not going to happen. Anyways, let's move on. Next one, Cardinals, Panthers.
Cardinals. Actually, no. I'm actually going to take the Panthers here.
Really?
Yep. Wait, is Robbie Anderson playing?
Let's check. Okay, wide receiver. Okay, Curtis Samuel. Actually, Curtis Samuel is full. But no, Robbie Anderson is not on the injury list.
Okay, Panthers will win.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I know they had a bad game this last one, but I'm gonna stick with the Cardinals. What?
I can respect that.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna take the Panthers. I feel like the Panthers are gonna win.
Imad said Panthers, and I can understand it. Mike Davis actually covered pretty well for Christian McCaffrey, but I just have a feeling about the Cardinals. I feel like I'm gonna regret that, but I'm gonna stick with my gut. All right, next up, Colts and Bears. So this is interesting. First game fully Nick Foles is starter.
The magic of Foles, man. Whenever he starts mid-season, he just balls out. I mean, think about it. Last time he started, I guess, mid or end of season, he won a Super Bowl.
Right.
So
I'm actually gonna go with the
Colts
here.
Philip Rivers is old.
I'm gonna say that
he's gonna throw 4 interceptions.
I'm gonna say that because Frank Reich was Nick Foles' coach at one point, right? And I feel like he knows a little bit. Excuse me. He knows a little bit about his tendencies. He's going to be prepared for it now that he knows that Nick Foles is starting for the Bears.
Philip Rivers went to 4 interceptions,
and that Colts defense is actually not a joke.
Yeah, it is.
So it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. But anyways, I can see the Colts winning this game, and I'm going to give it to them. The Bears are the worst 3-0 team. The worst 3-0 team in football.
That might be so, but Nick Foles, big dick Nick, man.
I mean, look, that's what I was saying all this offseason. You were like, man, no, Nick Foles is the shit, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because at that point he was going to be on the Jaguars. Now he's on the Bears, so he's going to be a lot of shit.
Look,
until they come up and play the Texans, in which the Texans will completely and totally annihilate them.
Look,
and he's
the Bears haven't played good teams so far. The
Colts aren't a good team.
The best team the Bears have faced is the Falcons.
The Colts are shit.
And they're choke artists.
The Colts are shit.
How do you expect people to listen to this podcast and assume that you're unbiased whenever an AFC West comes up, you just lean forward into the mic and go, they're shit. They're shit. They're shit. Just because they're an AFC West team.
He's going to throw 4.
AFC South team, sorry.
He's going to throw 4 interceptions.
At least Imad was rooting for the Washington football team.
Dude, you do realize people will tell that I'm being sarcastic, right?
I mean, I don't know. I'm
making it pretty obvious.
Are you though?
I'm making it pretty obvious that I'm just being a freaking fanboy.
You think you're being obvious, but you sound salty as fuck.
Literally, me coming in, right, standing here, waiting for you to finish, and going like, the mustache is a lie.
I don't know.
Philip Rivers going to throw 4
jealous
interceptions.
about the mustache. Because I told you to grow a mustache.
The Titans
You're
are
like,
gonna
I
suck.
don't look good in a mustache.
I'm literally coming in, saying something, and pulling back out. I'm literally being a joke.
Okay.
I'm making it a joke. I don't actually think, but I do actually think that the Bears are going to beat the Cowboys, the Colts. I think the Bears are going to beat the Colts, but yeah, the Colts are pretty okay. They're decent. They're below average.
If Philip Rivers plays well, they'll win.
Philip Rivers is going to throw 4 interceptions.
No. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Next up is Ravens and football
Ravens.
team.
Come on, let's move on.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ahmad said Panthers for Cardinals Panthers. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, Ravens Washington. Yeah, I think that's pretty easy. Ravens.
You might say Washington, didn't he?
What? No, he didn't. He actually said Ravens.
Oh.
And honestly, like, how can you deny? Look, Lamar Jackson. He had a bad game against the Chiefs.
Lamar Jackson sucks.
He's gonna come back. Would you stop being sarcastic? Like, shut the fuck up. Anyways,
Lamar Jackson's a running back playing quarterback.
Shut up. All right. Ravens. Okay, you got the memes now, but whenever I tell you to post on Instagram, you're like, oh, I see a post on Instagram. All right. Anyways, Lamar Jackson is going to be out for blood, I think. He's going to have some motivation now after what happened last
He's going to
week.
go for blood, and they're going to slap him across the face, and he's going to be like,
the Ravens are going to beat the football team, especially with Chase Young. Chase Young is out, I believe. Hold on, let me look up the
Chase Allen, really? Dude, Chase Allen was a freaking linebacker on my freaking Madden league or my Madden freaking team.
Yeah, I mean, look. That's why I got it from. I think of these players. I say I know it's Chase. I don't know what the last name is, and this is the first name that pops up.
Wow, you are doing a football podcast and you don't know the last names of players. Look, literally, the last name is what's written on their jersey.
You know.
It's not even their first name; it's their last name on the jersey. How do you remember the first name, not the last name?
Look, man, me and these football players, we're on a first name basis. Okay, I don't need to know his last name. I see him, I go, "Hey, what up, Chase?" Okay.
Man, Chase probably punches you in the face and be like, who the hell is this dumbass?
Nah, Chase is a nice guy, man. He's a nice guy.
Like, who the hell is this dumbass? Don't talk to me.
Well, all right, let me look up this injury report. Give me a second.
They'll be like, stalker alert.
I mean, just because I called him Chase?
Yeah. Like, bro, he's going to be like, don't call him Chase.
Come on. Whenever I've gone to an Oakland Raiders game and I've been cheering for Derek Carr, right? I say Derek. I don't say Carr. Yeah, go Carr.
No, you gotta say Mr. Derek Carr.
Shut the fuck
or
up.
Mr. Chase.
I don't need to say shit.
Mr. Derek.
All right. Official injury report for the... Oh, this is handy. The NFL.com has all of them.
No
That's
shit.
actually interesting. Oh, by the way, the Seahawks. Oh my God. Look at the Seahawks injury report. Look at this.
But how many of those are actually like...
I mean, most are limited.
Injury.
Most are limited, but still, look. The fact that it's this long, like, look at every other team. Like, that's the Dolphins right there.
Dude, you do realize for injuries, right? Even if they, like, twisted their ankle...
Yeah, they'll show up on it.
They'll show up on the injury. So, I mean, even if it's, like, a very, very, very minor injury, it's still going to show up on the injury.
I get that, but compared to other teams, like, look at the Vikings. They got 3 people on their injury report. The Texans got 6. Steelers and Titans got no one. Chargers got that. What is that? Another 6. Compared to the Steelers,
like the Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks. Like, look at this. Like, the Seahawks take up the whole page. You cannot deny that's a pretty big injury report.
That is
no matter how minor the injury
might
be.
That of course it's a big injury report, but I mean at the end of the day, the injury report that actually matters at the end of the day is the one that they release before the game, saying which ones are inactive and which ones are active.
I wouldn't say that actually, because even if they're playing, if they're banged up, that affects their
depends
play.
on what kind of injury they have.
Okay, yeah, but still, like, the more injuries you have, the worse you're going to probably.
That's true, but I mean, if you have a minor injury and you're on the injury report, you can't give.
I mean, that's fair. Look, okay, the point I'm trying to make here is that you have more minor injuries and probably more major injuries than any other team in the NFL right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's all I was trying to say. But what team was I looking for? Why is this taking so long? Okay, football team. Okay, there they are. All right. Yeah. Okay. Where's Chase Young? Chase Young did not participate. Yeah, he's probably out, to be honest. I forgot, what was his injury?
I think it was like hamstring or something.
Okay, groin injury not believed to be serious. Okay, so apparently they dodged a bullet, but he's probably gonna miss this game. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
They might play him at a limited snap kind of thing.
Yeah. So the fact that they're okay, I don't know why we're talking about the Ravens Washington football team so much, but okay, straight up, okay, Ravens are gonna win straight up, especially because they got Chase Young out. And yeah, that's a big piece. Anyways, moving on. Giants Rams.
Okay, come on.
No. Hold up. I'm saying Rams. Okay.
I'm saying Rams too.
Yeah. Guess who just picked the Giants? Imad picked the Giants.
Oh my god, dude, this guy's alright. Imad,
hold up, stupid. I'm gonna call him right now. I want him to get. I want to hear why he picked the Giants.
Dude, Daniel Jones is gonna die.
Oh my god. Aaron Donald is on that defensive line.
Exactly.
Oh
bro.
no! What are you thinking, Imad? Oh, here we go. Let's ask him. Get his side of the story. Jesus.
Yes.
Why the fuck did you pick the Giants over the Rams?
What?
Why did you pick the Giants over the Rams? Upset?
Dude,
Giants.
that offensive line is garbage. They have Aaron Donald on that D-line, bro. He's gonna feast on them.
I'm just calling it.
All right, that's all he's saying. Okay, it's an upset. No reasoning. He just thinks
no
it's an
reason.
upset. Like so.
Daniel Jones is gonna prove he's not a bust in this game.
But he doesn't have the offensive line to prove he's
Aaron
not a bust.
Donald's just gonna keep on sacking his ass.
He's gonna win. He's gonna find a way to win.
He can't.
All right,
he can't.
You know what?
Completions on the ground.
Thank you, Emma. Thank you for clarifying. All right. All right. We're just gonna
brain
move
cells.
on. Yeah.
This is like the presidential debate, man. I lost brain cells.
Honestly, I'm so glad I didn't watch it. But yeah, no. What's his face is retarded. Yeah.
Daniel Jones is gonna be. Actually, you know what? Daniel Jones, he's gonna try to win, right?
Yeah.
But he's gonna be on his ass so many times that like he won't be able to.
He's definitely a fighter, but I mean,
he's a fighter, but at the end of the day,
they don't have a running game.
You can't throw the ball.
They couldn't run with Saquon Barkley with that offensive line. They can't.
Saquon Barkley's not even there anymore.
Yeah, and now you got
freaking running back by committee.
All right, let's actually it's not even by committee anymore.
It's Devontae Freeman, right?
Yeah, Devontae Freeman.
Devontae Freeman.
Yeah.
I mean, no, dude, Giants are gonna lose. Yeah. Come on,
Jags. Giants.
Watch the Giants actually upset the Rams, and we're all just sitting here like,
if the Giants win,
they're like, yeah, what now, bitches?
He can talk shit all he wants if the Giants win, man. All right. Anyways, moving on. What's next? Patriots Chiefs. That should be a good one.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with the upset. I think the Patriots win this game.
The Patriots are traveling to Kansas City.
I'm gonna take the Patriots here.
This is going to be a good game because it's really important that they are able to show that they can keep up without Tom Brady there and a lot of their players.
They can actually play like a good team and win.
Yeah,
because I mean they've played pretty suckish teams so far.
Gee, thanks.
I mean, come on, let's be real.
All right,
be real.
Okay.
We're being real.
All right, you know what? We're gonna talk about that in a second. Anyways, I'm just gonna stick with Chiefs. I know. I'm tempted to pick Patriots, but I'm gonna stick with the Chiefs. It's a smarter pick. The Patriots are traveling. It's a smart pick. Going for the Chiefs, so I'm gonna stick with the Chiefs. Imad said Chiefs as well. You're going Patriots?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, next game, Bills and Raiders.
Raiders win.
Why?
Raiders win.
This is on the level of the Giants-Rams.
Raiders win.
This is literally on the level of Giants-Rams.
Raiders win.
So, okay, sorry, you're memeing. Okay, so you don't actually think the Raiders will win?
No, I actually do. Derek Carr is going to come through.
It doesn't make sense, though.
He's going to come
The
through.
Bills are electric.
Okay. And
their defense is good.
They're electric.
Josh Jacobs is injured. You realize Henry Ruggs is probably out. Brian Edwards is probably out. Damon Arnett is probably out. You realize this, right?
You said that the Bills are electric, right?
Yes.
Well, the Bills are electric. The Raiders are rubber. So electricity doesn't affect them. So
Yeah,
they come in.
but it's fucking rubber.
They win.
Oh my
Raiders
god.
gonna upset them.
Y'all are fucking retarded. Even Ahmad said Bills.
Yeah, I still think the Raiders gonna upset the Bills.
Jesus. All right. Nah, we're okay. It's the Bills. Moving on. Eagles and 40. Why did I say it like that? So Eagles. Eagle. Why do I say it like
Eagles and 49ers, and the 49ers are gonna win. Move on. Come on.
All right. Yeah. I
Carson
think
Wentz is just failing miserably right now. So
yeah, I'm saying 49ers as well.
Iman.
Which honestly, the 49ers actually have a pretty easy schedule so far. Imad also said 49ers.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me see where the game is being played.
It's being played in San Francisco.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying 49ers. Late night game. Oh, definitely. Okay. So this is the thing. It's a Pacific Coast game. Eagles are coming from the East Coast. So their mental clock when the game starts, they're at like 10:30 mental clock. So by the time the game ends, it's literally midnight in their like sleep cycle. That's big. 49ers easy. All right, next game, last game, Falcons and Packers. That should be
this isn't even a question here.
That should be the Monday night game, I believe, right? Yeah, Monday night game.
Packers definitely win that one.
Yeah, I don't get it. There's some talk about Dan Quinn being on the hot seat right now.
Nah,
Dan Quinn.
The owner already said they have no intentions of firing Dan Quinn.
Well, I mean that's good because I mean they're choking. I don't know. I don't get it.
Look,
we don't need to.
I have the keys to help the Falcons win. All right. The Falcons, they lose all the times they lose. Right.
Right.
They go up. They completely start blowing out a team.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm. And they shit the bed in the second half. Right.
Right.
Easiest thing: don't blow out a team. Just keep it close.
Or like shit the bed in the first half and then come back.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. See, there's ways around that. You see that you play good in one half and you shit the bed in the other. Mm-hmm. So just shit the bed in the first half and play good in the second half.
Yeah.
When it actually it's more counts more. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Packers.
Obviously,
that's
Packers.
Pretty easy pick. Imad picked the Packers. Obviously, thankfully.
All right.
See, that would be a good team. Good place to go with the upset, not with the Giants against the Rams.
Exactly.
This is a smart upset with the Falcons and the Packers. Giants and Rams, that's not a smart
That's
upset.
not. Giants, dude. No way Giants are beating the Rams.
But yeah, that's the last of it. Before we go, actually, I wanted to talk about a theory that I have, okay? And this theory is about how to survive being a fan of a bad team. Now, Naqeeb and I can relate to being fans of a bad team, right? Or a poorly performing team.
This season.
Right. And my theory is if you lower your expectation, obviously don't apply this in real life to your job and your relationships and all that kind of stuff. This is football specific. Lower your expectations so much that if they win, you're happy because they exceeded your expectations. But if they lose, there's no issue. You were expecting it. Obviously, you're a fan of the team, and it still hurts, and you want to see them win. But
and my thing is that if you're actually a fan of a team, right, you can tell yourself that, oh yeah, I'm expecting them to lose, so it's fine, right? You can tell yourself that, but inside, if you're an actual fan of the team, you want that team to win.
Yeah,
you want them to win. You're
obviously.
So when they lose, your expectations are still high. I mean,
no, they're not though.
If you're a fan of a team, you cannot just go they're gonna lose.
The only reason you can't relate to that is because you're too delusional about the Texans.
I'm not delusional.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Not. Look.
No, I'm not.
Here's the thing,
dude. Literally, you and Imad both are going oh yeah, the Texans are delusional. We're 0-3 and shit, right? Literally 2 years ago, everyone was saying the same thing. Texas fans are delusional. Okay. There's no way they can win. 0-3 since 1968. No team has ever gone to a playoffs after 0-3. Dude, the Texans go on a 9-game win streak and win the division. Go to the playoffs.
I get that. But here's the thing: the chance of that happening was low. Okay, it wasn't high. So the fact that you expect it to happen again, that's called delusion. Now, obviously, you could still be right. It might still happen, but to expect it to happen, that's delusion. That's delusion.
It just a matter of time before the offense and everything starts clicking. Once it starts clicking, it's good. We're good. But yeah, there's no way you can force yourself to expect your team to lose. And then even if they lose, like, you can say that, right? And you could probably do that, but at the end of the day, if they lose, it's still going to hurt.
It's still going to hurt. But if you were expecting it, you're mentally more. No, it's not. There's a very big difference. I can tell from experience. It's a very big. You can tell
yourself that it's not.
Look, you are going against my experience. I've done this with the Raiders for a decade. Okay, I know how this game works. I know what the emotions are.
That's not how it works.
Just because you haven't tried it doesn't mean.
Anyways,
but that's all I got. I just wanted to throw that out there. Follow us on Instagram. It's still 3_idiots_podcast.
All spelled out.
Yep.
And subscribe to us on YouTube at 3EDIOTS, and that's idiots with an E.
Right, and the number 3.
Also, comment on YouTube
or Instagram. Go to Instagram.
Don't send us DMs, but
send us DMs.
Send us DMs. If y'all have any topics that you want us to cover and you want us to talk about,
we probably won't because we're in the middle of the season and we're gonna talk about the games. But
I mean, if it's something interesting, it's something interesting, we're definitely gonna bring it up. But yeah, so follow us on Instagram and comment down below, and on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, comment down below.
If you're watching on Spotify,
who you agree with.
I mean, you're shit out of luck.
Who you agree with? Do you agree with me saying that expectations don't really matter? It hurts the same.
Expectations do matter.
Or do you agree with Zain, who says lowering your expectations makes it hurt less? Comment down below and let us know what your thoughts are. And yeah, thank you. Good day. Good night. Peace. This podcast was sponsored by Elevated Communications LLC, a company that manages Verizon wireless stores. Right now, go see them at 13513 University Boulevard, Sugar Land, Texas 77479 for great service that has you covered. Go right now and tell them 3EDIOTS podcast sent you, and you will get 10% off accessories.